Hey, let me show you the art of the possible in AI. You'll be mind blown, guaranteed. Let's go. So, one of the latest breakthroughs clearly are our hyperprompts. So with the hyperprompts, you can basically pre-specify all the different details that you need to produce tone perfect content. So everything from the tone of voice, if there's a certain set of pride in the language, and so on. All those important details are basically captured in a hyperprompt. This is great to produce some kind of generic content. However, one bit was missing. And that was basically the capability to draw in data from other data sources. So you can not only produce tone perfect content, but also accurate content towards your different services, products, and so on. Let me show you. So what we have here, those are our hyperprompts. And let's put it to the test. Let's say we are going to launch a new product of premium headphones, right? And since it's a premium product, we also want to give the designer's perspective on the full production process. For that, we just created here a prompt where we're just going to ask to generate a story from a designer's perspective, how those products are made, and to bring in basically the facts for the full content production process. We have now the capabilities to tap into any data source as we see here. Pretty simple. You're just going to use your workspace, your connector, and then this content will be part of the prompt. Okay, so I'm going to go here for our H66 over-ear headphones. And as you can see, now basically all the different details are drawn in. So everything from the frequency range, from the materials used, and so on. Let's put it to the test. I'm going to run this prompt here. And what we get for this is basically a full write-down. Just remember, this is still the testing phase where we can just refine our prompts. And let's give it a quick read. So as the lead designer behind the creation of the H66 over-ear headphones, Joe Warwick, he poured his heart into every aspect of the product, from the sleek design and so on. As you can see, the tone of voice is already pretty spot on. If we just scroll down a little bit into the text, then we see that we just get here our frequency range, that we get the diameters, that we get the right dimensions and so on. This is basically the magic of RAG. Okay, so now we understand that we can produce this tone perfect content that is really specific to your services, to your products. Okay, so let's put it to the test in a broader context, because as I said, this was just a test run where we just refine our hyperprompts. For that, I'm going to head over here to our Stories app, and I'm just going to generate now a story. And as you can see, obviously, we can just go with each and every single language that you could ever need for content production. In this case, let's stick with English, and we go here to our e-commerce hyperprompts, and we are going to launch our maker story. We are going to go here to our headphones, and let's generate the full outline based on our hyperprompt and the product data. Okay, so here we go. The making of H66 over-ear headphones, a designer's perspective. And as you can see now, we have all chapters that you would probably need to create the story. And now we can just basically work with really fine tooling to generate everything. It can be something very simple, like just expand the content that was foreseen based on the core data. What we can do as well is we can basically use our plugin system that allows you to draw in all sorts of different data sources, or with tools that basically refine your content creation process. All right. So as you can see, it's really easy and effortless to create beautiful, creative content.